Hello. Hi, everyone. We'll give it another 30 seconds just for people to come, get settled. Welcome to Meditations on a New Day on a Monday. If you're here, let us know in the chat. It's good to see who's joining us. Hi, Jess. Hi, Ayla. Nice. Okay, so I'll just talk you through class today. We're going to do a bit of breath work, some written tasks. We'll meditate and we'll reflect at the end. We're going to do a little bit of body release to start. Just kind of moving our necks and our shoulders and stuff. And we're going to focus on perseverance today. So persevering through a hard time is kind of where my head was at and where I wanted to take this class. So yeah, we can pop the notebooks and stuff to the side for a minute and find somewhere comfy to sit, whether you want to be cross-legged, legs out in front, wherever you want to be. I like to have a cushion under me and behind me for these classes, just to kind of feel a bit more relaxed. And we're going to do, just a little bit of body release. So we'll just start with the neck. We're going to drop the chin and we're going to just do semicircles towards each shoulder. So dropping the chin, just rolling the neck. Lovely. Keeping the chin down, we're going to interlace the fingers, put them behind the head, relax the elbows, and just look side to side. Then keeping the head still and relaxing it down. Letting that go, rolling up slowly. Placing one hand on the chest, the other hand on the chest, we're going to look up. And come back to the front. We're going to drop one ear to our shoulder, hand over the head and pulling the other arm away, reaching diagonally down. Dropping the shoulders, relaxing, breathing. We'll then turn the chin towards the armpit, hand behind the head. And rolling up. Other side, ear to the shoulder, hand over head, arm away. If you don't have any of some furniture in the way, but tucking the chin, hand behind the head. Helping your head up. We're just going to roll the shoulders back. Just kind of grooving into the shoulders. And forwards. Do the same but with the elbows, so just one back. Maybe you're clicking like me. And forwards. And we're just going to reach up nice and tall. Hands together, bring them down the center. We're going to hug and pull the back away. So you're rocking side to side, just really pulling the back away. Letting that go, we're going to interlace the fingers behind us. Pull the shoulder blades together, squeeze, and you can lift the gaze a little bit. Bringing the head back to the front, relaxing down. Shaking it out. Anything you need to shake it out before we get settled. Maybe rolling them again. And we're just going to do a couple of side stretch side to side. So we're just kind of flowing between the side stretches. Couple more. Nice. And settling down, closing the eyes if that's available to you, or lowering the gaze, just resting the body. Just taking a minute to notice how you feel right now. Taking a moment to notice how your body's feeling. So we've just moved it a bit, we've just eased some of the joints and so just noticing how they feel, how the rest of your body feels. Maybe if you feel any tension anywhere, maybe could you relax it? Could you breathe into it? How about your breath? Have you noticed your breathing this morning? Maybe this is the first time you're thinking about it. And we're just going to gradually breathe a bit deeper and deeper into our torso. So on that first inhale, really expanding the front and the back of the belly. So pulling as much in the back as in the front. And on the exhale, really letting everything go, really emptying the body. Lovely. We're going to take a really big inhale through the nose and we're going to forcefully exhale through the mouth. So inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, and inhaling, exhaling. Blinking your eyes open. Come back to your space, back to your room. Maybe shaking anything out that you want to shake out. Grab a drink of something. And then we'll come to our pen and paper and do some written tasks. Okay, great. So, like I said earlier, we're going to focus on perseverance today as a theme. Just this theme came to me because I've gone through a bit of hard kind of family stuff at the moment, just with COVID and everything. And yeah, it just made me think about persevering through hard times, whether that's by yourself or that's with other people. And it's an important thing to consider and reflect on as well. So for the first written task, I'd like you to think about a time when you did something you thought you couldn't do. So to think about a time when you did something you thought you could not do. I'll write about that. Lovely. So finishing up your thoughts on that. Great. And so in reference to that question, the next question, I would like you to think about, how did you achieve your goal? So in reference to the time that you wrote about, the time that you thought that you did something that you thought you couldn't do, how did you achieve that? How did that happen? How did that come to be? Was it practice? Was it determination? Was it perseverance? What was it that how did that come about? So how did you achieve your goal or overcome that thing you thought you couldn't do? Lovely. Okay, and finishing up that answer as well. For the final question, I want you to think about, who do you look up to in your life? Someone who's full of perseverance or has faced a lot that they've had to persevere through. So who do you look up to in your life who is full of perseverance or has faced a lot that they've had to persevere through? I'm sure we can imagine at least one, if not hundreds of people in our lives that we know this applies to, but let's pick one and just write about them, and maybe who they are and why you look up to them, what they've gone through. Don't have to go into too much detail, but as much as you want to write about today. So just finishing that off. Could write about my person forever, so that was hard to stop. Okay. Okay, popping your pen and paper to one side when you're ready, maybe having another drink. We'll do a little bit of breathing before we meditate. So we're going to do just breathing through our tongue, or if you can't roll your tongue, we'll breathe through our mouths. So if you can roll your tongue, it looks like this. And you inhale through the tongue. Hold the breath for a minute, exhale through the nose. It's kind of opposite what we did before. If you can't roll the tongue, you can also purse the lips and go like you're sucking up a straw, or you're inhaling really cold air, whatever image works for you. So either the tongue or the mouth will inhale, hold, exhale through the nose. Let's do it 3 times. So when you're ready, inhaling. Inhaling. Last time. Lovely. Closing the eyes, settling down. Just taking a minute to notice how your mouth's feeling. If it's feeling really cold, if it's getting warmer, just noticing how you feel. Maybe your torso feels like it's expanded more. And while you're sat here, I just want to talk a bit about perseverance. Perseverance is not giving up. It is persistence and tenacity. The effort required to do something and keep doing it until the end, even if it is hard. Perseverance gives us the ability to see our dreams become reality. So that person that you wrote about and all the things that they've overcome and all the things they've faced in their lives, can you think about all the things that you've overcome and that you've faced? All the difficulties that life throws at you. Often in the moment, it can seem impossible, it can seem like a lot, but looking back and reflecting on all that you've overcome and all that you've persevered and grown through is really important. And that with hard times comes reflection, comes growth, comes learning. And I want you to take a minute to notice and maybe think back as far back as you can to difficulties that you've overcome, what you've faced throughout your life. Maybe your earliest memory of a difficulty and working your way back to now. And while you're thinking about all the things you've overcome and going back through your life to your earliest memories of difficulties, and I mean, a very simple one is learning to walk, learning to crawl, learning to eat, drink, sleep through the night. There's so many things that we've done that we don't give ourselves credit for. And there's many things that we think we can't do, but we really can if we put our minds to them. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "You must do the thing you think you cannot do." And I really believe in that. So we're going to take a couple of deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more. Blinking the eyes open. Coming back to your space, and we're just rolling the shoulders back again. And rolling them forwards. Hands on the shoulders, let's do backwards like we're swimming. Maybe we're at the Olympics. And reaching up nice and tall, inhaling. Hands down the middle. Lovely. And grab your notebooks and pens, and let's write any reflection, any thoughts, any feelings, any words that might come up. Oh, that was a boat on the Thames, signaling it's the end of class. So thank you so much for coming. Please thank yourself for coming, and thanks for moving to a Monday with me. I unfortunately couldn't teach on Tuesdays, but I didn't want to stop this class because I love this class, and I'm glad that you can do it this time. And if not, there's always a chance to catch up on demand. On the previously live streamed section of the members website. And yeah, thanks so much. I'll still be teaching Stretch and Relax on Wednesdays, so please join me for that if that's up your street and that's something you want to do. Yeah, Monday's cool. Great. I'm glad. It's also a good way to start the week as well. It's a kind of kickstart, fresh way to begin. Oh, you're self-isolating. Oof. What a time. What is happening? It's a bit mental, isn't it? Well, I hope your self-isolation goes well, Jess. And yeah, I hope the theme was like a good way to go. Cool. Let's head with this, start this week knowing that you've persevered in the past and you can persevere now, and you're strong, and we'll get through this. Thanks, Ewa. Yeah, have a lovely day, everyone. Thanks so much. I'll see you soon. Yes, like A was saying, you can do it. Great. Okay, I'm going to end it there. But thank you so much, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.